Hello everyone, it's NotaNoobPat, and welcome to Perk Review. Today we're taking a look at the level 35 Steve Harrington perk, Camaraderie. When you are on the hook in the struggle phase, which is the second phase, your hook timer will be paused for 34 seconds when your teammate walks within 16 meters of the hook. The pros are that this can give your teammate time to heal up one another before they come unhook you, or gives them more time to coordinate how they're going to unhook you if the killer is camping or proxy camping. The cons are that this perk only bails you out from bad killers or bad teammates. So if someone is being a basement camping Bubba or proxy camping with another killer, it's just going to give the other survivors time to heal up or complete generators across the map, so it's not a super wise strategy. Furthermore, struggle already lasts 60 seconds. If you are surviving with friends, even if they are on the other side of the map, your teammates should still be able to coordinate and make it from one side of the map to the other to unhook you. That means if your teammates don't make it in that time, they're probably pretty bad. Let's get into our examples. I'm going to be on my first hook, which means Camaraderie won't activate even when a teammate is within that 16 meters. Keep in mind this only works during the struggle phase. After my first 60 seconds, you can see that my struggle phase begins and Camaraderie is going to become active due to my teammates' close proximity, and my timer is going to be paused. The perk icon will rotate clockwise for 34 seconds until it dulls, indicating that it is no longer active. Here, you can clearly see that my hook timer is staying in the same place for the duration of this demonstration. If you were to stop clicking your struggle key or button, spacebar by default for PC users, you would still die, as Camaraderie only gives you the right to continue struggling and not to relax. With that, let's get into our demonstration. First, it's very important to note that I use this perk for 30 games in solo queue, and I only got one use out of the perk. I won't go as far as saying all my teammates were super competent, but even in solo queue, I never had a problem of teammates coming to grab me off the hook. They were always there within the 60 seconds of struggle. Anyways, the hillbilly runs back to grab me after slugging and hooks me. He is utilizing barbecue and chili, so he immediately runs back to the unhook area where he saw my teammates healing. While it may be difficult to see, what ends up happening is that one of my teammates runs halfway across the map to get me, but ends up being confronted by the hillbilly. At this juncture, my other teammate only has two paths to get to me. One involves him directly running into the killer, while the other causes him to take a bit of a wider route. The teammate is going to opt for the more conservative option when the other teammate is hit into the dying state. You can see here that I have less than a fourth of my hook timer remaining, and I'm in a bit of trouble since the survivor took the longer route. Again, barbecue is going to activate, and the killer is going to head in our direction because he knows my teammate is coming for the save. My teammate is going to arrive within the 14 meters needed to activate Camaraderie in the nick of time, as I was about to die from being on the hook too long. The timer gives us some extra time to ensure that the other survivor is not going to be hit down by the hillbilly's chainsaw. Then they can make the safe unhook when I decide to take a hit for them with borrowed time. Again, without this perk, my timer would have expired and I would have died. Let's give it a grade. Camaraderie is a 1 out of 10. Again, it took me 30 games to get one good example for this video. There are other perks out there that can give you a better return on your investment than activating effectively once in every 30 games. Furthermore, you're going to get carpal tunnel if you end up having to hit the struggle button for the full 94 seconds. I wish this perk would have prevented a survivor from still having to smash the struggle button or work more than 16 meters away, but oh well. You should only hypothetically use this perk in a solo queue, as 60 seconds is more than enough time for your teammates to come rescue you if you are surviving with friends. But even then, if you're being face camped, this perk only is really going to prolong that. While this does give your teammates more than 30 seconds more to strategize or draw the killer away, it will rarely make a difference. If Bubba wants to face camp you in the basement, there's not much you can do without jeopardizing your teammates and also causing them to die. However, the extra 30 seconds could result in them completing another generator or opening the exit gate, so it may benefit your teammates more than you, honestly. With all of that being said, I feel bad that I gave this perk any praise at all. It rightfully earned its 1 out of 10. It only helpfully activated once in 30 games. That's all you need to know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave it a like. If you want to check out more perk review, make sure to look for more links in the description and visit my channel and subscribe. I promise there are some better perks than this one. Take it easy.